Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGD Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth off LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, you guys, so like, share, subscribe as y'all tap on in. Salute to everybody that's subscribed to the channel, man. Salute to everybody that's listening, man. If you guys have not subscribed, make sure that y'all hit that subscribe button right now, and then you'll see a bell come up. You hit that bell, and after you hit that bell, you'll see a all button come up. You hit that all button, and that way you guys will get all the updates when I release video content on the channel, man. If y'all can hear me in the comment section, press 2. Let me get a mic check. If y'all can hear me in the comment section, man, I have a pretty sad video that I want to talk about tonight, man. Very, very sad, man. This video, man. As being a guy, along with a lot of people. Can y'all hear me? All right, salute to everybody for letting me know y'all can hear me, man. Y'all smash that like button as y'all come on in, man. Being a guy who, we all listen to R. Kelly growing up, man. And he has some great music, man. R. Kelly put out some great hits, great music. But, he had some things that caught up with him, obviously, and we all saw how it went down. And now he's doing 30 years in prison because of that. But tonight, I came here about a week and a half ago, about a week ago, and I told you guys about a week ago, told you guys about what the other guy said that was just locked down with Diddy in the Metropolitan Detention Center. He was in that same jail, but he had gave out some rumors, and he had said that R. Kelly had apparently been getting beat up in the prison, from what he had heard, and also, I saw some reports online going back to 2020 that R. Kelly was, getting beat up, getting hands put on him in the prisons, man, and it devastated me. Even though I know, a lot of people not gonna have no remorse for a guy like that. You know what I'm saying? That devastated me to see that this is what the life ended up being, but it got worse. Today, I ran into this story that has been out, and I want to pray that this is not true. I want to pray that this is not true. But shout out to the brother from over there at Convict Inc. Their channel, they basically have a network. It's basically a prison and crime based TV show that's hosted by a man by the name of Robert Russo, a former federal prisoner who in 1998 was sentenced to life without parole for a nonviolent drug crime. It says that on this channel, Robert basically he takes you through his journey of his years in the Federal Bureau of Prisons, from his struggles with addiction to becoming a gang member to surviving cancer to becoming a professional writer, and ultimately he basically shows you how he used his skills as a jailhouse lawyer to gain his freedom after serving 23 years, 8 months, and a day behind bars. Now, additionally, he also conducts interviews with incarcerated and formerly incarcerated individuals. He speaks candidly about a wide range of issues related to crime and punishment, and he always shares his thoughts and his views about the criminal justice and prison reform system. right? In the use of fair usage, he basically spoke about some allegations going on with the legendary R. Kelly, man, and it's devastating to hear these allegations. Again, these are allegations that's coming. He says that basically he spoke with a guy who's in the same prison as R. Kelly, a couple of cells down, and the state that they claim that R. Kelly is in, man. And I'm gonna kind of play it and then get my commentary on the way through. Pause it a little bit, get my commentary on the way through. Because he kind of went in detail about the situation, man, with R. Kelly, man, and it is sad, man. It really is sad because I'll give you a little preview right now that they're basically insinuating that now R. Kelly's in an active relationship while being in prison, and also their allegations that R. Kelly is he's living in basically disgraceful conditions in his cell. Apparently, they're alleging that his cell has foul odors coming out of it. He doesn't keep up with his personal hygiene anymore. Just all these things that make you feel devastated. You understand what I'm saying? I want to let you guys hear what he had to say, and I'm going to give my commentary throughout. So shout out to Convict Inc. Y'all go subscribe to his channel as well. But let me go ahead and give y'all this. To the person who said relationship with who? Who you think in jail? So let me go ahead and get it like this. Let's get to it. Somebody who came from the FCI one. Now let me explain this real quick to everybody who doesn't know. I am currently housed Butner Federal Medical Center, but the Butner Medical Center falls within the Butner Federal Correctional Complex within within the FCC. Within the FCC, there's 5 different institutions. You've got the camp, satellite camp. You have the low, the FCI 1 with medium low, FCI 1, FCI 2, and the hospital. Okay. Now what happens on Monday through Friday, you have people that come from the camp, the low, and both FCIs will come to this hospital for medical appointments. They are brought over on buses. There's a bus that just goes and picks them up and then brings them all here. They go down into receiving R&D, then they bring them up and put them in the different spots that they're supposed to be in. Well, I happened to see a guy that I did time with back in I think he was there in 215 and 216 at FCI Terre Haute. I'm not going to say his name, but you can bet that in February when he gets out, he will be on my show. And happened to see him. It was when you see people like that, it's kind of like, it's something you can spend some time with people. They know about you. Matter of fact, this guy asked about my ex, Marta. First thing he wanted to know is how that was, and we talked for a minute. Kind of told him what was going on, and I said, "You're the one." He said, "Yeah." And I said, "Do you know R. Kelly?" He says, "He lives 2 doors down from me." And I said, "Is that right? How is he?" Well, and that's when he told me. Now, let me tell you this. There was another guy there that was with him who confirmed this. Now, this is 2 sources, okay? So, this guy, I can tell you, would be somebody that I can trust as a source. If other people that were at Terre Haute with me and him would know who I'm talking about, again, you guys will be able to judge for yourself. I don't want to put the name out there because I said that I wanted to staff, blah, blah, blah. So that's one source. Usually, if you're going to do like a real journalistic story or whatever, you need 3 sources, okay? So I just want to put that out there, but there's 2 on this. And this is the reason why I want to say this before he goes. This is the reason why I give him credibility and respect is because he actually the way he breaks it down is real. It's not like he's trolling. You know what I'm saying? It's like professional, like how he's telling y'all the story. And I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all can't handle this story that y'all about to hear, man, I'm telling y'all right now, leave the video right now, bro. Cause this is absolutely devastating, bro. Leave the video right now if y'all can't handle this story. Because this is absolutely devastating what the brother Convict Inc. dropped right here, man. Well, of course, there was one on what I'm about to say, but this guy knows the situation. Okay, so R. Kelly is over there at Butner 1. He is sexually active. For about a year, he lived with the
guy named Joe, Chomo Joe, by the way. The guy was a very, very terrible child molester who discharged his sentence and is now, he's still over to Butner 1 in what's called the Adam Walsh unit or Maryland unit. What that means is he's civilly committed. He was such a bad sex offender that they deemed him too dangerous to hit the streets. That was R. Kelly's boyfriend. He currently lives with a guy right now named...
So he claims that this guy who was a CM, and I won't repeat that word, he claims that he is over there with R. Kelly, and he claims that that R. Kelly and this man is in an active relationship right now. But he goes on, and things he say are absolutely devastating, man.
According to they deemed him too dangerous to hit the streets. That was R. Kelly's boyfriend. He currently lives with a guy right now named Gene. According to my friend, Gene, who's a friend of my friend, said that R. Kelly has not hit on him at all whatsoever at this point. Also, hates Gayle King. Has anybody seen the CBS interview with R. Kelly and Gayle King? Back in the day, R. Kelly jumped up and down, freaked out, was screaming. And Gayle King famously said, Robert. I don't know if anybody's seen that classic. If you haven't, really does not like Gayle King. And that is from my friend. He's the source. They have political discussions. Trump supporter. My friend is, to be honest, I did not ask what R. Kelly's political views were. I should have, actually. I wasn't thinking about that because I was, when I heard that he had names of his boyfriend, by the way, Joe was also the kitchen clerk. So, and I've got Joe's last name, and I'm going to then show photos of him, obviously, when I get out to do this story better. This is just, putting some audios together for you guys. But, yeah, he lives in Virginia Tech. So the units over there, you have Georgia Tech, State, Virginia, Clemson. Of course, Clemson was where Bernie Madoff lived. Maryland unit is where all the civilly committed sex offenders go. So R. Kelly's ex-boyfriend Joe now lives in the civilly committed unit. I don't know if they, speak through the fence or, I don't know. By the way, I've said in the past that R. Kelly was singing for soups. I asked my friend about it. He laughed and he said, it's not like it happens, like that's what he runs around doing, is singing for soups. But yes, he has done some. This call is from.
So he basically said that also R. Kelly allegedly has been singing for a soup in prison. So I guess some of the guys who had commissary or whatever like that, R. Kelly was singing in order to get soup for commissary, man. And this is what I'm trying to tell like the youth, man. Prison life is not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's always careful that you watch the decisions you make, because when you go into prison, it is an entirely different world. You do not want to go to prison, man. The life that these people describe in prison, man, is absolutely reprehensible, bro. Reprehensible, man. And so it seems like that R. Kelly may not have things on his books. He may be in just people forget about you. You know what I'm saying? When you locked up for a long time and you're gone for years, you doing a 30 piece, people forget about you. You know what I'm saying? They don't remember anything about you no more. Your music lives on, but they forget about you. You know what I'm saying? They forget about what you're doing in there. Your phone calls stop after a few months. Uh, you know, and you have a whole different life inside of the prison, man. And so this story gets even more devastating, man. And I'm telling you guys, as much as what I'm saying, I told you a lot of people are not gonna have remorse for a guy like R. Kelly. To hear the things that he allegedly is going through, man, is absolutely demoralizing and devastating, man.
A federal prison. Their girlfriends or whatever, like I said before. Financially, like I said before, and some clown I was going to say chat list, somebody who left a comment said that I couldn't know that he had a $10 million check, and it's like knowledge over there. and that's actually pretty easy to source and find out. But he came in with a huge check. The check wasn't taken to him, and I guess given to the victims of his crimes that sued him. I imagine. I don't really know that part of it. In prison, I can say that he does go to the commissary, and I asked basically how much. He said, he'd go maybe for sure once a month, maybe twice, and he one sack only. Now, anybody that's been in prison knows he has one laundry bag, knows that he's getting not very much, doesn't have money. I don't know the source of the money. I'm sure he's got some fans that send him some money. I don't know that for a fact.
So yeah, that debunks what that brother in the comments says. You doubt, brother. Let me tell you something. You don't know what these people got when they go to prison, bro. By the time a lot of these superstars go to prison, bro, they've drained a lot of their money on lawyer defenses. They've drained a lot of their money on paying victims. You understand what I'm saying? These are all the different things that they've lost their money on, bro. So by the time you get to prison, you ain't got no more money for yourself. You don't burnt all your money on lawyers, appeals, all of these things. Those things cost hella money, bro. When you're a superstar like that, and you getting high priced lawyers. You guys got to understand that part. Y'all thinking these dudes just got money coming out the bazoo. That doesn't happen like that, bro. That man said R. Kelly had to pay off victims and stuff like that, due to lawsuits or whatever it was. They took that money. He say he only gets like one sack of commissary for a whole month, so he's not getting that much commissary. You understand? So to the person who said it in the comments, bro, you just guessing, bro. You thinking that a celebrity just everlasting has money forever? No, that shit run out. That money runs out, and after you've been in there for a while, that your celebrity don't nobody care about that. When you going behind those bars and you doing football numbers, don't nobody care about your celebrity no more. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They might rock with your celebrity your first couple weeks in, but as you become normal in there and amongst the you know what I'm saying, the other inmates, man, like I said before, man, that's all out the window, man. Let's keep going though, because the story gets absolutely more devastating.
And I didn't ask the prison job, man. A lot of missed opportunities I had today because I had the chance to talk to my friend. We were not supposed to be talking to one another. Back in the day when I was here, we would commingle with, is that the right restaurant kind of word? We would mingle with people from different institutions. Every time I tried to talk, I got run off. For example, he came over and tried to talk to me, and they told me to get away. And then I went to the bathroom, and he was sitting in front of the bathroom, and that's how I got his information and his mom's telephone number and his information when he got out, and he got all that stuff. So you guys will be hearing from somebody who daily, they have daily discussions. They are friends. Also, the cell, I guess he's not very big on hygiene. I guess he's kind of afraid of the shower. R. Kelly, that is. The cell, and this is two people who said that it smells horrific. Smells like a hamster cage. Gene's not really thrilled about living in it because it's.
Hey, man. They said that R. Kelly's scared of the shower, man. And they said that his cell, the smell is horrific. It smells like a hamster cage, man. Absolutely devastating, man. Absolutely devastating, bro. Devastating. And see, this is how it goes, man. You know, once you have put yourself in a certain situation, it goes from being all that luxury and multi-million dollar luxury to this. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I want to tell this to the youth so that they understand, man, the decisions that y'all make, man, have consequences, bro. And you don't want this to be your future, your consequences. You don't want to go and get institutionalized, man. What I mean by institutionalized is when you've been in prison for so long, you just used to that life. Your whole mind and your whole everything is just programmed and used to that life. You don't know no other life. That's why a lot of guys who've been in prison for a long time, they don't even want to come out. When it's their day to get released, a lot of guys like, man, I don't even want to leave, man. Well, I ain't got nowhere to go. Well, I don't even know what to do. I don't know where to go, what to do. I ain't been talking to nobody for years. You understand what I'm saying? They're attached to the life now that's in prison. So they don't know how to operate in the real world. See what I'm saying? And it's here that this man could be scared of the shower, bro. Not be up on his hygiene. They say his cell allegedly smells like a hamster cage, man. That's just demoralizing, man. That's just demoralizing, man. And it's a lesson to all of the young people.
Smells so bad. So that's according to the guy now. And he was like, you would think somebody with that kind of stature would have be up on his hygiene. He is not. I don't know if he believes there's sharks in the shower. He might be afraid. I will say one of the funny things he said was, my friend said, was that when he lived with Joe Mojo, that the cell often smelled like a feces festival.
Oh man, bro. He said it smelled like a boo-boo festival, man. Oh my God, bro. In the cell, man. Oh my God. And this is crazy, bro. That you go from that superstar status, bro, to this. Devastating, man. Devastating. Devastating, bro. You know what I'm saying? Devastating.
No, feces fiesta. That's what it smelled. Yeah, that maybe. Actually, when he told me that, and I started laughing out loud, that's when the nurses try to separate us. This will be part two. I did on this audio alone. I could have done a different thumbnail, but I'm going to go ahead and just add to this, and I'm going to talk about the Mendez brothers and a few other things. But first, so just to recap, when it comes to the headline story here, the breaking news story: R. Kelly, sexually active, currently lives with teen, formerly had I think it was a year relationship with Joe, I guess you'd call him. Joe, who was a
So he's saying that R. Kelly's having different relationships, like real relationships. Said he previously was in a relationship with a different person allegedly. Now he's in a relationship with a different guy, man. Man, this is crazy, man. It just breaks my spirit, man. If this is true, man, it breaks my spirit, bro.
terrible, terrible child predator who's now in civil custody. And just so you guys don't know, civil custody, you're done with your time. I want to make that clear for those of you who don't understand that. You no longer have a criminal penalty over your head. You're being held by the government because they don't want to let you out because you're such a predator. Or you're dangerous. Next, so, yeah, and lives in cell 3 in Virginia Tech. And only goes to the store with one shopping bag. So, yeah, big fall from grace. The Mendez brothers. So, I remember.
Absolutely devastated, man. It says that he only goes to the commissary with one sack, uh, one bag, and says he only goes there like once a month, man. It's just absolutely just uh demoralizing, man. Demoralizing, brother. Demoralizing, man. You know what I'm saying? And there's more things that he basically spoke about with this situation with R. Kelly. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Man. And shout out to Convict Inc, man. Y'all go subscribe to his channel, man, as well. Let y'all hear it.
Wears a weird fat man suit to make a comeback.
Yeah. Go.
Okay, cool. The title will be R. Kelly preparing to make a comeback. May believe in shower sharks and wears a weird fat man suit. Hello, welcome to Convict Inc. I'm your host, Robert Rosso. It is November the 3rd, Sunday. For the last, 3, 4, 5 months since I've been here, I have reported on R. Kelly, I think 3 or 4 times, whatever it's been, a couple times, whatever it's been now. And today I have some more information. And here's the deal. As somebody, as a quote journalist, and this kind of story is kind of important because the potential, because of the celebrity of R. Kelly. I've always wanted to get the things I've said about him right. Usually that means you need 3 sources. I have told you guys now I had a cop source, I had an inmate one. Well, let me tell you now. I knew this story that I'm about to say now, I knew last week. And I had to wait in order to get confirmation from somebody else that I know at the one. I'm not going to tell you how I did that until I get out. But I now have 3 people who I actually know, like not just some rumor mill, but I actually know that all have the same version, that all backed up, that all concur on the same thing of this story. Here's what it is. Oh, I said before, I told you guys the cell he currently lives in, and he lives with the Hispanic guy. I told you guys about that. His former cellie for a long time was a guy named Joe, who is now in what's called Maryland unit at up under SCI 1. Joe is a serious child molester who's being held as a civil commitment. And that was R. Kelly's, I guess for a lack of a better term, love interest. Joe apparently was somebody who would not shower at all, ever. Not even a bird bath, okay? Refused to shower whatsoever, and really was just stank really bad. And that meant that R. Kelly felt, because of Joe predominantly, the cell stank all the time. The cell just smelled really bad. Well, it still does a little bit, but not like it was before. And the reason that is because R. Kelly does not take showers either. He does do bird baths pretty much daily, but he refuses to get under the water to actually go in the shower. Now, I found out last week from, like I said, a guy that I know who lives over there. He's over here for a medical procedure, and he lives in the same unit and actually likes the guy. By the way, I need to make note that he's very, very much liked over there at that prison.
So they said that people they like R. Kelly in the prison, man. They said they like R. Kelly in the prison, but they're alleging that he doesn't take baths. He only takes a bird bath, and they said that his cellie doesn't take baths at all. He doesn't even go to the shower. He never takes a shower, bro. I don't know how you can live like that, but I guess that they do. He's claiming that that R. Kelly is now, he was with a Hispanic guy, I guess he was saying. But they said that he now is, I guess, he's got a new guy allegedly that they're claiming, and they're saying that what I'm saying, um, you know, the room it smells so bad. Everybody talks about it, but he also said that R. Kelly is a well liked guy. People like Kels in the actual prison, so he's not a guy that people dislike or have disdain for. Uh, you know, they said he's a guy that people like, but they just, they I guess they joke about the fact that, what I'm saying, he allegedly, has a stench.
The prison that he's in is a lot of people, sex offenders. There's a lot of high-profile judges. This call is from a federal prison. Otherwise, people that usually couldn't make it in other prisons are over there. And there's about anywhere from about 20 to 50 guys that are actually good guys. I said this before. Carl Persko's over there. Nicky Scarfo was over there. Joey Test was over there. I was over there. So there is guys in that prison that are not bad in the prison sense, meaning they have never snitched on anybody. They've never done nothing wrong in prison that warrants them to be hidden in a PC joint, if you will. Anyway, but he is liked. When he came in, he was like grossly overweight, I guess. I guess when he's sitting in the jail facing the charges that he gained a lot of weight. And anyway, so his routine is this. Every day he stays up very late through the night. He gets up about between 10 and 10:30. That's when he gets up. He has the cellie he lives with now. Usually goes and hangs out with the guy I know here. Lets him sleep in. at night, he's planning on making a comeback. He believes that when he gets out, whatever that is, I don't know. I never went into in depth on what he believes if he's going to get out an appeal of some sort or if it's going to be soon. I will get into that when I get out because there's a guy that's getting out in February right behind me who lives 2 cells down, and they are closer friends than the guy I just talked to right now. And he'll be able to. I'll be able to have him on my show, and we'll talk all about it. But he does believe he's going to make a comeback as far as his career goes. He is preparing. He is writing music. Now, when I heard writing music, one of the things that made me stop was I thought I heard before that he was illiterate or couldn't write, and I could be wrong. And if that's the case, I'm not sure if his cellie is the one that's helping him write down the lyrics. I don't know how that is, but I do know that he is very much involved in making new music over there, writing, preparing for another career when he gets out for sure. Now, he has this weird suit that he came up with. It's something like a rubber, like rain gear almost, but he wears it underneath his clothes. And I guess the purpose of it is to like sweat. You know how fat people or people will try to lose weight real quick. Will put garbage bags or whatever, try to just sweat it out, sweat stuff out. He wears that all the time. Now, back up. When I say all the time, I mean when he works out daily. He goes out to the yard. There's a good weight pile there. The Federal Bureau of Prisons has done away with their weights. That is one of the prisons that still has weights, and it's a pretty nice weight pile actually. He does go there. He does work out. He is, like I said, They said he's chunky. But what he does is when he comes back in from working out, he will go into the shower area. He will then. This call is from a federal prison. Guy suit, and he'll rinse it off. There's a hose in that shower area. He rinses it off, and then he lets it dry out in the shower area. Then he will go inside his cell and do bird baths. Absolutely will not will not get into the shower. So I think he may believe they're shower sharks. That's what we say about people who don't like to shower. We always tell them, look, there's no sharks in the showers. So he's one of those guys. Money wise, he like my other friend said, he does get money and does not shop full draw. Does not come back with fat sex. Anybody that's been in prison knows exactly what I'm talking about. Guys who generally have money spend $365 a month, $360 a month, I guess. And he's coming back with one net bag every time he goes, which means, well, everything's up. Grocery prices are up, so that can mean $100 nowadays, to be honest. But yeah, just wanted to put that out there. You guys aren't getting this other kind of information, so. Confirmed 3 sources. Like I said, for sure thinks he's going to make a musical comeback.
So he says R. Kelly thinks he's going to make a comeback. And now everybody knows that there's a new person that's been elected as president. And we don't know if that person will pardon R. Kelly or not if he feels that way. But he says that R. Kelly is allegedly writing music as well and preparing for a comeback. And so I would like to know if everybody in the comment section thinks that R. Kelly could come back if he gets out of prison early. Does anybody in the comment section think that R. Kelly could come back and make a comeback in music? Do you guys think that? I would like to know that from you guys in the comment section. If y'all think R. Kelly could make a successful comeback if he were to get out of prison. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think he could. And the reason why I think he could is because R. Kelly had a lot of people that still were supporting him before he went into prison. Regardless of whatever you think, R. Kelly had a lot of people that were still supporting him, man. And, with his voice and ability to sing and make music, whether you like him or not, you can't take that away from him. You know what I'm saying? And people still listen to his music today. And so somebody said at 70 years old, no, you're not hearing me. He can get pardoned in the next 4 years. So he might know something we don't know. The brothers inside saying that he's preparing for a musical comeback. He might know something we don't know. Because R. Kelly is 57 years old right now. He's 57 years old right now, right? And so again, you have a lot of people who would look at it like, I'm just telling y'all, they look at it like I like his music, not him. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know what the comment section feel. The comment section seem kind of split right now, but I definitely want to know how y'all feel in that comment section on would y'all support R. Kelly if he were to get out early and to come back to music. They say he write music, so what kind of music is he writing? I guess he's staying up on his music game, and they say he's trying to work out. They say he's going out to the yard, working out. They say he's still in one of the few prisons that have weights. Remember, they took the weights out of the fruit. They took the weights out of the prisons because of all the things that was going on, and so they just had like the bars and stuff like that. But in his one, they still have weights, and so you guys definitely gotta let me know what y'all think, man. Um, would y'all support R. Kelly music if he were to get out um, early? They say he is trying to make a comeback. And shout out to Convict Inc. I'm gonna put a link to his actual video in my comment section below. So you guys, I'm gonna put a link of his video in my comment section so y'all can go actually see his channel and subscribe to his channel. Man, he drops some good information over there on his channel. He drops some good videos on his channel. But again, those are the rumors that's going on right now with R. Kelly. I know a lot of people have forgotten about Kells and not talking about him and stuff like that. But when I heard it, I was just devastated. Now, it always made me say, this is why the youth need to hear stuff like this so they know what not to do. They know where not to go. The youth need to understand jail and prison is not the spot. It is not the spot. Going to jail, going to prison is not the spot, man. You know what I mean? That is not where you want to be. And so a lot of guys, if they could do it over, they would have made completely different decisions. So some guys would have stuck on stayed on the same thing they was doing. But some guys would have made completely different decisions or how they was moving. You understand what I'm saying? But I think it's very important. But I do want to know, that is the main question for you guys today, man. Is do you guys think that R. Kelly, if he were to get out, could he successfully make a comeback to music if he were to get out within the next, let's say, 5 years? Say he were to get out within the next 5 years. Do you guys think that? All right. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate everybody for taking time to tap into my channel tonight. And if y'all haven't subscribed, again, hit the subscribe button and then hit that notification bell and hit all. Y'all let me know what y'all feel. I see a lot of people in the comment section saying yes. I see some people saying no. So we'll see.